Hello everybody, Brenda here. I have had many requests for a tutorial on how I put together this little mailer envelope folio the other day that I showed on a video. So I am here today to start a tutorial on how I put it together. First of all, I would love to give a shout out to Christy, Patricia, and Diane. Hi, thank you so much for your comments and subscribing to my channel. And we will try to get started on doing this. I don't know if we will finish or not, but we will get started. So this is the little mailer folio that I showed the other day. Opens up like this, closes, has a little Velcro closure at the top, and then at the back we have another little pocket with some ephemera in it. And this kit here is Artie Maze's Something Shabby. Very, very pretty, gorgeous kit. So I'm going to set this aside and we are going to start almost from the beginning. What I have here is a 9x6 mailer envelope and 2 business envelopes. And what you want to do is make sure that they fit okay on your 9x6 envelope. So these do. So I am going to go ahead and add the envelopes to my 9x6. So I guess it doesn't matter what side you put them on. So I'm going to, and I already distressed these, so they're all set. Use my art glitter glue and stick on the envelopes. And all you need to do is glue the flap of the envelope. And with this one, we are going to put it right at the bottom and over to the left side and pop it down right there so that it opens to the left. We want to make sure that that's all burnished down. And then we are going to do the same thing with the other envelope. Just glue the flap. It's real easy to, you know, put the base together. It's just the decorating and all the measuring and everything that's a little tricky at times. So this goes the same way on this side, so it opens up to the right. And we're going to go to the bottom, line it up with the edge here, and stick it right down. Now you want to make sure that your tops of your business envelopes are down enough so that you can close the flap of the 9x6 envelope. Now I already went ahead and covered the flap of the 9x6. I know you guys, pretty sure you know how to. All I did was take a scrap piece of paper, laid it down. I took the tape off, put the paper right up to the fold line, and glued it down with the glue that was already on the envelope. And then I just took my scissors, cut right across there, and then after that I the pieces that weren't glued down, I just went ahead and glued those down. Very simple. And I did that on, of course, both sides. So we have our envelopes in the right position to open up both ways. Okay. So now I think I will go ahead and put the backing on, and I have my papers all pretty much cut out. Not inked yet, but I can do that at any time. So I am going to go ahead. Oh my gosh, did I tell you where these came from? This kit, I'm not sure if I told you, but I'm going to tell you again. This gorgeous, gorgeous kit came from Shabbydabbydooda. Shabbydabbydooda. And this is called Bluebirds and Blossoms. And Tina over at Shabbydabbydooda did a wonderful job. This kit is absolutely beautiful. So I decided to, use a different kit to show you how to put this together. Just for, a little added fun. Do a different kit. So I am going to glue the back on. And also, before I do that, I want to explain. In the kits, you usually have like background papers. See, your kits are usually, the papers go sideways like this. And when they do go sideways, they're not quite, see, when they go sideways, they're not long enough or tall enough to go to the top of your 9x6. So what I always try to do is get a background paper from any of the kits that I use. And the background paper, instead of being like this, I turn it lengthways, and that will fit the whole envelope instead of just being halfway. I hope that makes sense. But that is what I usually use for the larger envelopes. If there is a background page included in the kit, if there's not, then I would probably get another paper that would go with it, color-wise, would match the kit, and I would do the background that way. So I am going to put this on the back as straight as possible. Okay. Try to burnish that down with my hands. So now we have the back done. We have the flat done, which was, not that difficult. So now, with these front envelopes, I think, the same. Let's see. Yes. Okay, with the front envelopes, I did the same thing. I turned the paper. I found a piece that would go okay the lengthwise, and I'm using this, and this was also the same. It was like a background paper. So I am doing these envelopes with the background papers. You notice on this one that I did at first, the paper only went this far. So I put ribbon at the top or lace. So this time I decided to find a piece or a piece of the kit that would fit all the way on the front. So sometimes you're lucky, sometimes not so lucky, but I try to plan out what I'm doing before I actually sit down and start cutting. I try to find out what papers may fit where, and that helps a lot to know what, you know, where you have to cut from. So I know these envelopes have windows. I don't care about that. The whole thing is going to be covered. And I think I'm going to put this one right here. I hope I'm making sense to y'all. And I hope you all are having a great day. I know a lot of places are getting a lot, very high temperatures. And I hope you're all staying safe and out of the real hot weather. I mean, I know I can't stand it when it gets too hot. And I miss my North Carolina state, but boy, it was hot down there at times. And I'm telling you, we're getting North Carolina weather up here in Ohio. That is a fact. And I know other places are getting very hot temperatures too. So you all stay safe, stay hydrated, and stay inside in the air conditioning as much as you can, because the heat can get you quick. It sure does me. Now this is another background page, so I am going to put that on the front of the other envelope. And we'll probably get the decorating done of the envelopes, but we probably won't. I probably won't do much as far as the ephemera and stuff that goes in, because, you know, you guys can fill pockets and everything. I probably won't spend too much time on that part of the decorating. Okay, so we have the two front envelopes, front of the envelopes done. So that's going to be closed just like this. Ah, excuse me. Okay, so now we have to do the inside, and that's still a little sticky from the glue that's on the envelopes. Now I think, let's see, what was I going to do on the inside? I think I was going to do, now these are the right, you know, they're the right way that I cut out. So these are going to be a little short for my envelopes, but what I'm going to do is in here, again, I put lace at the top to deal with the space that was left over. But this time I am going to go all the way close to the top like this, and down here is going to be a pocket. So this space will be covered up by a pocket on both sides. That is how I'm going to get around that little dilemma. So, do I want to do the middle? Maybe I will do, nah, it doesn't matter, I guess. I'm gonna do this pocket, I'm gonna do this side here, and I'm going to go close to the top. And you're also going to make sure that you don't go into the fold line there. And I am going to glue on the envelope right down this side here, because I don't want to close the envelope with glue. So this I will do on the paper itself, but the side I did on the envelope because I don't want to close the envelope. So this is going to go at the top, about right there. And I want to make sure that that stays open. Okay. So that side is done. We'll go ahead and do this side. And we're going to do that the same way. Make sure we don't close the opening to the envelope. And this is going to be short also. So we will have a couple of pockets at the bottom. And I'm going to glue right down here on the envelope. And then glue the rest on the paper itself. And that is going to also go to the top, about right there, and come down. Alrighty. Make sure this is open. Okay, let's get the middle piece in, and I think I decided on this piece for the middle, and that should fit hopefully right in the middle without the folds being compromised. But you see how it bows a little bit right there? On this side, it's bowing just a little bit, just a touch. So I might have to trim that right along there. But I am going to trim this just a bit because it is touching. Just a smidge, and I don't want it to touch. So I'm going to just take a smidge off the side. See if that would be enough. Got a little piece here that didn't cut. I think that fits just a little bit better to let each side fold. A little distressing. Our granddaughter had a sleepover last night, and unfortunately it was thundering and lightning, and she was scared out of her wits. So guess who was in my bed last night? Okay, I think that's just about right. Yeah, we had, oh gosh, we had real heavy thunderstorm last night. Lightning. I hadn't seen one like that in I don't know how long. The lightning was horrendous. It scared her because it was lighting up her little room, and she was not gonna have it. She was not gonna be by herself with that going on. So let's see if we can get this as close as we can. To fitting without messing up the closures. There. It seems to want to just right along there. I don't know if I can get that with these big scissors. No, I think I'll try to find some smaller scissors. Okay, so we have our envelope covered. I'm just gonna go down the sides with some distressing real quick. Always makes a difference when you can get some distressing in. There. Do some on the top here. Sorry, didn't mean to be right in your face. Okay. So next, I think what I'm going to do is get the little pockets on down here because we don't want this showing. And all I did was cut a couple of leftovers, about, I think about 2 inches wide. Oh. Yep, 2 inches wide and enough to just fit right across the side here. And 1 for here. And I'm just gonna glue those right down into place. And I did back this with some book page to give it a little stability. So I am going to just place these both down in place. Get my wipe out because I always overdo the glue. Okay. 1 down. Let's get this one. I don't know how many of those pens that I have lost to keep my glue from going stiffening up on me. I cannot keep track of those pins that go into my glue bottle. I think I need to get one of those beaded things that hang down that you can stick in. It has beads hanging from the pin. I think something like that would help me so very much. So we have the pocket here, we have a little pocket down here, we have a pocket here, a little pocket down here, we have the huge pocket in here. I will fix that at some point. Okay, so on the front, on this one here, all I did was put some Timmy Holtz people, stuck that right there. But I'm going to, again, do this a little different. I have put together a little sack on top of a glassine sack. Just glued the little white one on top of the glassine bag, and then I just put some music page underneath one of the little cards that come in the kit and glued that right down on top. And this came in the kit, and this little bow came in the kit too. She has some little bows. So what I did was make it so you have one pocket here, and you have a bigger pocket here, and I am going to glue this down right on the front. I thought that would look a little different, a little, you know, make some more pockets on our little folio here. So I am just going to glue right down this side of the bag, down the bottom, and up to the other side, and I will leave the back open in case we want to stick something behind. And I'm going to go about right here. And that pretty much decorates the front of our little folio. How easy is that, and how cute. So you have a pocket here, and it's on the front of your little folio. I love it. I do, I love it. And this one here, you probably could put a pocket or something there, but I probably won't do anything right now with that. I got this, and like for instance, in these little, you know, in these little pockets, you could put, of course, a card here, and you'd probably want a larger tag in here, and I'll probably make some things that, you know, will fit really nice in there. Okay, so we have the pockets in here, and you can still do some decorating up here also. But I also have a pocket already made. Doesn't this look weird? Okay, this is my middle pocket for the inside here. And what I did was cut, this was on a regular page, on one of the, you know, one of the pages like this. It was part of the decoration on one of the pages. Oh, you know, something like this. It was on the paper. And what I decided to do, and I just, you know, gave this a try, I wanted it to sort of be cut out around the fence line here. So I cut out the part that I wanted and fussy cut around the fence line, and cut it big enough to fit as a pocket right here, and put, of course, little Timmy Holtz paper dolls had to be added. I just think they are so adorable, and that is how, and I backed the back, and that is how I decided to make this little pocket for here. And hopefully it will close okay, and it looks like it is going to. So that's going to be my inside pocket. Now, you can have a single pocket on the inside here. You could have maybe 2 or 3 layers of pockets on the inside. It's all how you want to decorate. I thought I would put this as one pocket down here, maybe put a big journaling card or a big tag. It's all how you want to do it. So I am going to go ahead and put this little pocket down because I think it is absolutely adorable. So I am going to glue right along here, right along the bottom, and right along this side. And glue this down right at the very bottom. This side closes, and this side closes. It's all about the measuring. Okay, and then like I said, I will probably make a little tag or something that goes right in here, like that. I just love that pocket. So cute. So now we have the little pockets here, the big pocket in the front, in the middle. We have this closes first, and then this. We have this here. And on the back, I haven't really decided what to do yet about the back. I will probably make a pocket out of something from the kit. I don't know, maybe a side tuck, maybe a pocket down here. I haven't decided about, I haven't got that far yet. So what we can do is show you how I did the flap. On this one, I took just lace, like 1, 2, 3 layers of some different laces, and an applique. I found some pretty blue lace that went really well with the paper, so I wanted this right under the applique, the flower, and that's all I did for the flap there, and then I put some Velcro to hold it closed. So this one here, I had these bases here pretty much. See if I can find one. Well, actually they're a lot like these, okay? These are coffee dyed paper with some music on the top, and I have it like this, and I have them all made. See, I have like bunches of them. And this is some other stuff, but anyway, here's what I was looking for. See, I also make them with lace hanging from the bottom like this. So I took one of those bases like that, and on the back I put a doily on the back and let it hang out just a little bit on the bottom. And this is the base that I started with the little lace and the music paper. And then I added this ribbon, this pretty lace, onto the top of that. And I thought that would go pretty nice, sitting just like that and hanging down just like that. And that is what I was going to do for the top of this folio. So all you have to do now is just glue that right onto the flap of the envelope. And I have this that I have in my stash, and I thought about maybe trying to put that on somehow. Haven't quite figured it out yet, but I didn't know. I was kind of hemming and hawing about it because I didn't know if it went with the colors, and I assume some of the colors it does. It's quite close to that color down there, but I just haven't made up my mind yet. So I do know I want this part, so I'm going to go ahead and glue at least this down on the yeah, I can use this on the flap, and I'm just going to just do the top half of this base part here, lift the ribbon up and try to get this right at the top of my flap and towards the middle, which is pretty much, I think, right there. Make sure it sticks. And that is going to be my flap for my top. And I don't know if I told you, but I sewed right along the middle. I don't remember if I told you that, but that's how I got this to stay, is sewed right down the middle. So that is going to be the top. I haven't decided, like I said, what I'm going to do for like this little, I might have an applique or something to do the middle, to put in the middle, but I haven't decided yet what I want to do. This can, that's right there. I think it's this that's bugging me. Something was bugging me, so I'm just gonna cut that little piece off right there. Okay, so we have the flap. Now you can put the Velcro, but I don't think it's necessary unless you want it